What is this pass, bro? Unless you Peter Crouch, you're not going to get a good shot out of that. Okay, people. Bong Kakad football. We're going to review this opening match of the Premier League. Manchester United 1, Fulham 0. Nada. Zilch. Okay? Talo. Fulham 0. Now, United, this is my overview. United did not start well. Not at all. However, United grew into the first half. Okay? And started to grow into the game, getting possession, creating chances. However, did not finish those chances. There was 2 one-on-one chances, okay? Both fell to Bruno. On one hand, you could give him excuses like this is not his position, right? He's not a false 9 or a 9 or whatever, but he was playing as a 9. I'm not sure between him and Mount, okay? But his decision-making is super sketchy for someone who's supposed to be experienced. Like him and Rashford and Garnacho maybe. These are what I call 50-50 players. They're either going to do something good or something bad. There's no in between because they don't like in between. They kind of have main character syndrome. So they're either going to do something really good or really bad. Really dumb, okay? And as long as United keep these kind of players to a minimum, like 1 or 2 per match, United are going to be okay. And if United keep it to a 1, United might win the league. One potential bozo every game, right? Because usually these kind of players you reserve, there are these kind of players, these dynamo kinds of players. We usually allow actual superstars to be like this. Like the Cristiano Ronaldos, the Messis, who else? I can't think of anyone right now. The Cantonas, people like that. We allow them to take risk. None of Rashford, Bruno, and Garnacho just ain't. None of these players are of that level. However, we allow them, to have like big contracts. They're not on that level technically or whateverly, right? So it kind of pisses me off. However, I don't think Bruno had a bad game. I think Rashford had a bad game. It was 2 one-on-one chances, bro. So certain players did play really well. Mazraoui, the new signing from Bayern Munich, he played really well, bro. That was almost perfection. So him and Dalot are gonna lock down that right-hand side, and we're calm when it comes to that right back position now, because these are 2 technical players that have some form of IQ, so we're not worried, right? I know a lot of people like Wan-Bissaka, but Wan-Bissaka lacks positioning. And what's the point of being the best one-on-one? A defender, the best defenders don't get into one-on-one situations. They avoid, like Maldini used to say, right? Like if he's doing a slide tackle, he has failed. So the best defenders don't need to resort to one-on-one situations because they're going to avoid that at all costs. So we need players with better IQ. I know Wan-Bissaka is a really good defender in terms of one-on-one, but that's about it. That's it. It ends there. Like his positioning is super bad. Always when you're trying to do an offside trap, like he's one of the. He's out of the club. Let's not talk about that guy. Okay. Maguire played good, bro. Maguire played really well. I'd argue he played better than Licha, bro. Licha had some sketchy moments, but Maguire held the fort. Like there was a 2-on-1 situation and Maguire kind of kept his calm and he saved us. And you know why we were in that situation? Is because a certain Bruno decided to shoot instead of pass. When there's like 2 players in front of him, he decided to shoot because he wanted to be the hero. Okay? I can prove it to you. Yeah, this is it, bro. Do you see this? This is it. This is what happens when you make bozo decisions. Like you're supposed to be. Okay, let's see this again. You're supposed to be the experienced one, right? There's literally 2 defenders right in front of you, and you're gonna shoot. This is what happens. The ball gets blocked, and we're in a 2-on-1 situation. Wait, who was that? That's Licha. Licha made a wrong decision there, and we're in a 2-on-1 situation. Thankfully, Maguire just kept his calm. He just maintained his position. He's right in between the 2 players, so that's the right decision to do. Like you could panic and just go into the tackle, but he didn't panic. Okay? This is what happens when you make bozo decisions. you concede goals. Like, there's no need to shoot here. Just keep your calm and make the right decision. This guy is supposed to be the captain, bro. Okay? So, yeah, Maguire played better than Licha. Licha played well. And Casemiro was a mixed bag. But he literally created 2 one-on-one chances. Casemiro was doing Bruno Fernandes better than Bruno Fernandes, bro. Where you get a mixed bag game but create chances, okay? But I'm not going to blame Bruno too much because he was playing out of position, okay? He got better as he returned to his usual position. And United, okay, now let's talk about the second half. We talked about the first half. The second half, like you see, the second half was crazy, bro. I thought United just lost control of the game. The midfield was crazy, bro, until the substitutions were made. Okay, I don't think Mainu can play 90 minutes. He's like, what, 19 years old, bro? He's 19 years old. He's fresh off school, bro. He still has aches from carrying the school bag, bro, the school books. He's mentally, in terms of he can play. Okay, he has better tech than even people like Rashi or Bruno, who are like in their late 20s, bro. He has better technique than them. That's wild. However, he doesn't have the experience or the fitness yet. He's young. And you can say the same thing about Amad Diallo because this manager prefers Anthony over Diallo. So Diallo doesn't have the high-level match experience. He doesn't have the fitness to last 90 minutes. So you got to start thinking about substituting them or just using them as substitutes, right? Although I prefer to start them, yeah. But they at some point in the match, they have to be replaced because the midfield started to look really shaky in the second half and Fulham were getting a bit more aggressive and they couldn't handle that, okay? Let's look at the first 11 and just give some match ratings. Not match ratings, player ratings, right? I'm looking at the lineups right now. All right, there's a lot of ads on this website. Holy. So I think Andrea Onana had a solid 7. Mazraoui had a 9 until he was subbed off. Okay, he had like an almost perfect, like he didn't put a pass wrong, bro. Not a misplaced pass. I'm exaggerating, of course, but that's what it looked like. And he was always in position and he always had control of the ball. When United start to buy these kind of players, technical players that have superior ball control, IQ, you're going to see how the players that we already have, how lacking they are, okay? If you only watch United, you will start to see how lacking certain players are when you see the new players with actual technique. Harry Maguire did well. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Lisandro Martinez, I know he got an interview and he was talking smack about Adama and all that, but I don't think he had a good game. It's a 7. He had good moments and he had some sketchy moments. Diego Dalot just played decent. It's a 6. Casemiro, I think you should give him at least a 7 because he created 2 one-on-one situations, bro, that, Bruno should have scored. Like, I don't understand Bruno, right? Okay, let's talk about this before we continue. So this was the first chance, right? Why is he trying to do all that, right? Why is he trying to do all that? This is Casemiro. I mean, let me show you. I don't think I can show everything, but I can show bits and pieces, I guess. Yeah, this is a really good pass, just a simple pass from Casemiro. It was just quick thinking, right? I don't know, man. Why he's trying to do some fancy, I don't know what you call it, trivela. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, just maybe his body position was wrong. He wasn't prepared for it. I don't know. He's trying to do some fancy trivela stuff, bro. Or he's trying to sneak it in between. He's trying to nutmeg the keeper. That's just not going to happen, right? Here's the other one. I don't know. This one was, I guess he could have done better, right? But this was a superb pass from Casemiro, bro. Look at that. Look at that pass, bro. Look at that pass. Yeah, again, the finishing could have been better, but the keeper also did well. That was fine. He wasn't trying to do nothing weird there. The first chance just pissed me off, bro. Just either use your left foot or, just finish like a regular person. You're not Ronaldinho. You were not Quaresma, bro. Quaresma was an anomaly. Okay. All right. Where was I? Kobe Mainu did decent. It's a 6.5. Amad Diallo also did decent, but he couldn't last the match. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Mason Mount, I don't know, man. These Chelsea rejects, bro. They just run, bro. They offer nothing. Nothing burger kind of a player. He just runs all day. I don't know. He missed one chance too. It was a one-on-one, but the keeper saved it. 5 out of 10. Nothing burger player, bro. He's got decent technique, but he just, I don't know. Marcus Rashford is a 5 out of 10. I don't know what to say. Bruno is I think, like, you got to give him credit for the goal, you know? So I'm going to give him a 7, even though he pissed me off. This is Bruno, bro. Just pisses me off. But yeah, he plays in moments. I really hate players who play in moments. The only player you allow to play in moments are generational players. You don't let scrubs like Bruno, you don't allow him to do this. Discipline this guy, bro. The only player you allow to play in moments are players on the level of Cantona, Ryan Giggs, Beckham. These are the players you talk about. You can even let Rooney into the discussion. Cristiano Ronaldo, Andy Cole. These are the level of players you let play in moments. And yet these players are secure technically. Like Bruno is not. Bruno, if he was playing in a Sir Alex team, would be the third choice defensive midfielder, bro. You don't let these kind of players play in moments. I don't get it. However, he's responsible for the first goal. I mean, Licha made a mistake, kind of. He kind of messed up the first touch here, and then he made up for it with this chip. Nice chip, though. I would say, yes, this is great. If you have low standards, you'll say this is world class, but this is what every player should be doing. If you're a decent player and you're playing for Manchester United, this is, bare minimum. And then he makes an un-Bruno decision to just, make a simple pass. Every time Bruno make an un-Bruno decisions, he's going to get credit for that. That's how much of an annoying player he is. This is bare minimum, guys. When you have the ball, you think. It's bare minimum. If you're playing for Manchester United, you're supposed to think and make the best decision. But every time Bruno does it, it's so unique that he's going to get credit for it. This is regular play when you're watching United in the glory days. This is regular. United do this 90 minutes, not once in a while, okay? This is what Zirkzee, who came on, this youngster who came on, this is what he does all the time, Zirkzee. Just make the right decision. This is it, simple. He knows that the more you make the right decisions, the more you're going to get results, because football is a team sport, okay? So he uses other players to his advantage. He makes a simple pass, the right pass, and he makes a move. You see Casemiro again involved. He makes the right pass, okay? He's not trying to be too direct. Garnacho, makes a decent cross. And Zirkzee over here with a finish. And what a celebration too. What a celebration, bro. He's the one, bro. Like, he's not the sexiest transfer in the history of Manchester United, but he's a profile that United are hungry for, bro. Zirkzee. We're hungry for a profile like this. That someone who can link up play like Martial, but has the size of a... when's the last time we had someone this size, bro? Maybe Fellaini, but Fellaini was kind of skinny, though. This guy is big, bro. He's a center back. He's too big for a center back. But he has the guile of someone like Martial. I would say Zerbatov, but Zerbatov is too high level. But he has that calmness about him. Like, he's not rushing. Okay, he's not rushing. He knows that if everybody makes the right decision, you're gonna get results. So he doesn't need to be the main character. If he makes the right amount of good decisions and everybody, plays up to his standard, football is a team sport, okay? And unless you're on the level of Messi, you're not the main character, bro. Nobody's going to remember you, right? So where was I? Bruno. The substitutes. Garnacho was annoying, bro. He was being a Bruno. There was one Garnacho slip up, almost ended up in another Fulham 2v1. I'm too lazy to show it, but it happened, trust me. Zirkzee, I think I'm going to give him a 9. He didn't put a foot wrong at all but he's a substitute. So that's a very low sample size, right? He's a substitute. But he didn't put a foot wrong. His little flicks, here and there, even like back heel, he just made all the right decisions to just, use the players around him and then make a move. He's so calm, bro. for someone so young. I think he's young. Johnny Evans, not much to do, so we're not going to rate him. Not De Ligt too. Good signing, by the way. De Ligt and Mazraoui. And Scott McTominay didn't have much to do. So those are for the player rating. So generally what I thought about this, if I can see the stats here, I think United did okay. We're going to give United a 6 for this game. United looked better because United did not try to do weird-ish. Let's be honest. Ten Hag was trying to do the single pivot, just victimizing whoever's playing in that single pivot last season. And he was persisting with that dumbass tactic last season. Whoever played in that single pivot is being victimized, whether it was Casemiro, Amrabat, or Mainu. He's just killing them. So this season, I feel like there's a structure. So there's people also influencing the tactics. Probably Ruud van Nistelrooy or Wilcox are telling him, yo, bro, don't be an idiot. Play like a regular football team. Just play a double pivot. Just play a regular formation. And, sometimes if you have injuries, you can use certain players. Like, for example, you can use Lisandro Martinez on the left when you have no choice, right? Or Bruno as a false 9 instead of forcing him into, I don't know, left wing or whatever, right? Someone's influencing the tactics, I'm pretty sure. And it's a bit more balanced. However, the performances early in the first half, no control of the game. Second half, no control of the game. Although when Zirkzee and McTominay came on, it got a bit better. Zirkzee was calm, bro. United, however, deserved to win, I think. Had more possession, more chances. Literally 2 one-on-one chances. Could have been 3-0 easily. Oh, there was also the chance in the 90th minute. Okay. Like Rashford should have. This is a very bad pass from Rashford. I'm not even going to blame Garnacho for that miss. Because unless you're Peter Crouch, you're not going to get a good shot out of this pass, bro. Rashford is an underhit, overhit king, bro. Underhit passes, overhit passes. He's the king of that. Like, this is why it's wild. This guy is paid a lot per week. Like, he doesn't have the facilities to be a top class player. Doesn't have the technique because he got famous so quick that he just doesn't care about improving his technique. Okay. What is this pass, bro? Unless you Peter Crouch, you're not going to get a good shot out of that. Just, he could have, he should have done this. Either he should have taken a shot or just do this kind of pass. This pass, right? That's the pass he should have made. Not this weird reverse pass, bro. Why are you squaring the ball when there's no one here? Why are you squaring the ball, bro? It's wild, bro. But it is what it is, okay? He's got the physique, Rashford. He's got the physical attributes. He's quick and he's big. So that's to his advantage, okay? I have nothing else to say. That's about it. It's a 6 out of 10 for United. Could have been better. I think United will improve once United have a striker. Like if Zirkzee is ready to play, he's not ready to play. He's not only is he young, even Højlund, bro, he's young, bro. They're both young. They're not ready to play week in, week out, 90 minutes. So the manager has to manage that. When United have a proper forward that can hold up the ball, that can be a focal point, other players learn how to play with that striker. And I think Zirkzee is the more suitable profile for this Manchester United team, if I'm being honest, because we don't play, unless you want to use Højlund as a right winger, as a right-sided forward, inside forward, and then Zirkzee in the middle. That could work also. But C is the best profile for a focal point. When you're talking about modern football, where the inside forwards are the actual strikers, he is the most suitable profile. But if you want to play like Man City, then you can use Højlund. If you want to play that where you have a 9 as a focal point, like Man City today, not Man City back in the day. But if you want to, but when your inside forwards are selfish as hell, like Rashford or Garnacho, Zirkzee will be the suitable profile. If you're playing with an Ahmad and Sancho, maybe Højlund would be the more suitable profile. That's not my headache. That's up to the Ten Hag, okay? And also a midfielder. And the good news is Sancho and Ugarte were both not in the squad, the matchday squad. So United might get Ugarte. United need a strong midfielder just to add to the midfielders that United have. Okay, a strong midfielder that can dominate for 90 minutes, not just go in and out. And I think Casemiro has evolved into an 8, like more of a... He actually has good passing, especially progressive passing and creating chances. Like surprisingly, he's very good. He's very quick and sharp. So maybe that's the future for him. He doesn't have the stamina to be, to be the ball winner anymore. I don't think so. Okay. So you can actually even play Ugarte with Casemiro if you want more, strengths in midfield. You can even do that. United need 2 more midfielders, if I'm being honest. They should just get both Ugarte and Sanderberg. Just get them both. United need bodies, bro. Because the season is long. There's going to be injuries. There's going to be players who are not fit. This manager needs to learn how to rotate, and I'm pretty sure Wilcox and Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to tell him to rotate. Because this manager, in my experience, does not know how to rotate. The best managers rotate. Because in order to win a game of football, you have to play at maximum competency and maximum energy for 90 minutes and beyond. That's what United were known for. United may not be the most skillful team, but United historically will always play 90 minutes and beyond at the same level. That's why United won so many things with Sir Alex, with like not even the best players. United never had a Messi, never had a Busquets. Michael Carrick was one of my favorite players, but he ain't no Busquets. United had one Paul Scholes, but Barcelona had Xavi and Iniesta, bro. And they had Messi. There was an anomaly. Messi is an anomaly, bro. The only time United really had a superstars galore, I'm not talking about Ronaldo days. I'm talking about Giggsy and Beckham. That was the one time, Giggsy, Beckham, Scholes, Cantona in one team. Yeah, but otherwise, when the Glazers took over, United had to make do with whatever. But United always kept the same level for 90 minutes. And in order to do that, Sir Alex used to rotate. Okay, I've gone too far. I've talked too much. I've gone too deep. We're going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Peace.